Where it always really, really confuses me is when Albanians ask me why Albania. You have to understand, here, they are like the third most literate country in the world. Brilliant people, Albanians, but they all want to leave Dodge. They're just coming out of a generation that lived in communism. They don't know exactly what to do with themselves. There's no entrepreneurial nature here. Everybody wants a good job. That's all they want to do. Like, it's just they all want to just leave and go to Germany, go to Canada, go to wherever, not understanding that when you go to Canada, they're all about, let's tax the people who are successful and give it to the people who are struggling. Okay, I'm all about being generous and giving people stuff, but it's becoming more and more of a penalty for those who are successful. And that's how they feel here. I met one Albanian entrepreneur. It was a young guy, moved to Germany, and he's doing some drop shipping. Well, good for him, because everybody else here just wants a good job, and they feel like they've got to go someplace else to get it. But that's not actually the truth. The truth of the matter is you want more money, just go get it. And I have always felt that way. I feel that way today. When they ask me why Albania, they just think that we come here because we can live here cheaply. And that's certainly not why I came here. I had a great job in Canada. I'm top of my game in Canada. I had Airbnbs in Canada. I sold everything. I just, went, you know what? This is my life and I'm going to write it. And why I came here is these people are free. And I have never seen any arguing. I've never seen people fighting on the street. I've never even heard, you don't hear about shootings and stabbing. There's no anger. I'm not walking around in angst hoping that I don't offend anybody with my words and my opinions. And as we all walk around with a mouthful of cotton, try editing ourselves as best we can so as not to offend anybody. Well, what about offending me? Right? Like, it offends me that I have to worry so much about offending you. Like, buck up, put your big boy pants on. So it's different. It's safer. Now, I don't blame Canada or the US or the UK, because when you are being spoke division all the day long and who's right and who's wrong and nobody's moving, you got two sides. You got the vaxxers, you got the unvaxxers, and they're not moving. You got people who believe, transgenders' rights, and it's perfectly okay. Male teachers with prosthetics to go in and sexualize a grade 3 classroom, and you got people who are like defending that to death, and you got the other side who's just going, this is crazy. But the people who are going, this is crazy, they don't say anything. It is weird there. I'm not interested in living in that kind of anxiety. And when people as non-political as my family's not political, my brother, my daughter, me, we just want to live a good life and be happy. Yeah, so I came to Albania just to choose my life. And it's filled with stuff that's tough. Things are difficult. We move so fast. I live under such a sense of urgency in Canada. We got to get this done. You check off your to-do list. As you check it off, you're putting something else on there, and we're running around like crazy just trying to do I don't even know what. But here, it's like, honestly, it is crazy. Yesterday, I hated it here. Yesterday, I couldn't get internet. I can't get... everything is done by hand here. It reminds me of how salons, when they were still writing all their appointments in the book, and how resistant they were to having salons before, when they were still doing in the book, writing all their appointments in the book, and how resistant they were to having computer. Now, it's nothing, and we see the advantages to it. But it's like, dial that all back. Albania, it's a good choice. And I encourage all of you guys, anybody, to come and visit here, because, yeah, you can definitely visit here for little money. If you wanted to, you can live here for $800. I'm not even kidding you. So how much do you really need to make? My pension is that much. And so, if I wanted to just do nothing ever, and there's a lot of people who do just retire here, but there's a lot of people who are down here looking for opportunities, and it's very inviting. And it's also really strange because I'm kind of right in the middle of the war zone. Call me if you want an update, because that's where I live now. But there's a military base right now just outside of Brat, and which is an amazing town, amazing city. It's a city of, they call it the city of windows. And one side of this lake is all Ottoman, and then the other side is Christian and Muslim. And they just live together here. I'm just going to give you a quick blast around the park, because everything I show you guys is always stuff in the city. Listen, I just about jumped out of my jeans here when I saw him sitting next to me. Now, he obviously is just playing his guitar and behaving himself. So you guys have a great day, and go and do something that's meaningful. Stop chasing the money. You chase the passionate thing that's right for you. Go and lift up a whole shit ton of people, and make their lives better. And I promise you, as you make their lives better, yours will get better. So yeah, for those of you who are not following me yet on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at heatherabroadperspective. Go over to my YouTube channel and like it and subscribe because, hey, help a girl out.